What is up, team? TWR Traders War Room. I'm back at you with another video. This is your midweek sit rep, and I got a fantastic video for you, all filled with a bunch of stock news, stock trends, and of course the fire charts that TWR puts out. And I got 2 free trade alerts to give you guys, man. We already got 1 October trade alert in the books. I got 2 for you. We want to make it 3 for 3 so far moving into October. Last month in September we had 8 for 8 trades. It was the first time we ever went 100% on the YouTube trades. So thank you guys for following those trades, showing a lot of love and making a lot of money, guys. Now after this, I got a short video real quick on our birthday specials, man. Yes, it is TWR's birthday the whole month of October. We have fantastic specials on all of our products and services and our platforms, specifically our platforms, man. We have slashed the prices and we want you to be part of the TWR Market Warrior team. So after this, check out that promo, man, and then all you got to do is go to the description tab because I got all the links to all the products and services that Traders War Room has to offer, man. All we want to do is make people more informed, make them better traders, investors, so hopefully they can go out there and make more money attacking the market. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready to rock it with me, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war together, team. Traders War Room, baby. Let's get it right now. After the main video, don't forget to stay and check out some of TWR's hottest products and services we have available for you. Before we get started with the alerts, I want you guys to truly see what type of live trading that we have available, man. Look at these channels, okay? We have a live trading show for all sorts of things, man. We got the pre-market. We got the bell-to-bell live trading that goes off every day. We have guest live trade streams as well. We also have lunchtime live trading, and we have training that goes on live as well. We keep it professional around here at TWR, man. We keep everything on a schedule, man, so that people are informed and they can make sure that they know what's happening inside of the server, man. This is just another reason why you want to become a TWR Market Warrior, because it's not just about the real-time alerts, man, which we have tons of them. It's not just about the algos, which, again, we have tons of them. It's not just about the trading and charting bots and the trading floors and all that stuff, which we have a ton of those as well, man. But we offer the live trading, the live mentoring, the live training. Every day the market's open, we have something for our TWR Market Warriors to make them better, more informed, and hopefully to be better prepared today than they were yesterday so they can go out there and attack the market, man. That's what it's about. That's what Traders War Room's about. And if you want to be part of that, then you just need to join the team and quit wasting money that's not making money. TWR Alert Update. All right, first up, we entered our October YouTube #1 trade, which was Amazon, of course. We changed the strike price because of the pre-market action, but nevertheless, we went ahead and entered this trade, and of course, you got the play-by-play right on the TWR platform. And just a reminder, in September, TWR was 8 for 8 on the YouTube trades. We're trying to go for same or better in October. We went ahead and took another Amazon trade in the Halloween challenge, and today it did really good. Definitely made up for our Bolo trade that we took yesterday. However, I think if we would have held that Google trade from yesterday, we would have made some money today. But we went ahead and made some money off this Amazon trade. We went ahead and got into 3 of those Amazon 130 calls. Entry was 35 per contract, and we went ahead and it pushed to 48, making that a fantastic opportunity for a day trade. But we're going to go ahead and swing those because we're a little greedy on this, and you know what? The chart looked fantastic. We like the potential based off the chart, and you know, since the contracts are fairly cheap and we still got a little bit of time, we went ahead and took the gamble, and we're going to see what we got tomorrow. Took a QQQ trade in the regular $500 to $5,000 challenge. This thing absolutely did exactly what we thought it was going to. Spiked up to 30, we moved the stop loss to 25, and it spiked up almost immediately to 48. And then as we moved our stop loss to 40, it went ahead and kind of took a little bit of a dump, and so the stop loss triggered almost immediately. But still, on the day, not a bad trade. Now, for the main bulk of the alerts, I'm going to start highlighting all of the different type of alerts that we have, man, because we have a ton of alerts. I don't think a lot of people give us credit for truly everything we have on the server. So tonight, we're going to talk about our option swing callers that we have out there, and I'm going to highlight the trades and the alerts that they be pushing out on the daily. Starting off, yours truly, we ended up taking a risky trade on Tesla. Went in at that 262.5, 6 October, came in at 90. But look how we closed, man. We went from 90 to 338. So on the swing, I think anything short of just an all-out cascading effect to the downside will be green to go at the bell no matter what. Probably get that gap up and be able to make a little bit more on the trade. Went ahead and secured profits on our swing trade on Levi. We went in at that 14 put at 85. Took profits today at 110. And of course, all you do is you move that stop loss above break even. And that right there is a risk-free trade on the day, every day. Kumo, and I don't highlight Kumo enough, man. Kumo is a fantastic trader, but took a put debit spread on Jazz, entered this back in September. And today, closed out for profit, up 63%. Absolutely fantastic swing trade and putting it out there for the spread gang. Devin doing an awesome trade over here off of Ford to the short side of the house. Today, closing out main position for 21% profit. Absolutely awesome. Playing off of some of the downtrending volatility that is dealing with those big 3 automakers. Chaslin had a nice trade with the QQQ going to the short side of the house. Entered in this one at 178. Originally was looking for the swing trade, but ended up taking it because profit is profit, and it was up significantly. So this one was a great trade going all the way for 208. Kingmaker getting into INFI back on 2 October. And the Kingmaker helping us make that market bend that knee. Comes out today with the close, up 36%. Eva Panda, one of our newer analysts, but fantastic. She is great at the options game. Went ahead and went on a swing trade with the QQQ with the 360 call. Lotto paid off, and it was all cash on the day, baby. And Stock Snipe. Fantastic swing trade off of Shop. Went ahead and got long on the 55 strike at 99. Went ahead and closed out main position today at 120. Left some runners to see if we got a little bit more juice to squeeze out of this bad boy. And just so you guys know, it's not all about options, man. We truly have something for everybody. I went ahead and added one of our penny stock traders over here. Went ahead and got into VVOS. Ended up taking this from 27 to 38, hit a high of 48, and of course, we're letting some of that ride into tomorrow because when the iron is hot, man, that's when you got to strike. $100 to $1,000 per day is possible as a TWR market warrior. So quit wasting money that's not making bank and join TWR today. The link is in the description. Market news. All right, so top news is really centering around oil and gas. And Noble Corp CEO sees the Biden plan pushing offshore drillers away from the U.S., which would be a big issue for the U.S. energy drillers and stuff like that. So we'll have to pay attention to that and keep track of that, specifically with how it affects XOM, CVX, and some of the other big ones. Another one is the UAW strike update. Says Ford announces more layoffs and GM puts costs at $200 million off of this strike. And of course, we just talked about this. Exxon sees higher oil and gas prices boosting quarter 3 earnings. So we'll be paying attention to XOM since it had kind of a down day today. We're looking for XOM and some of the other oil companies to kind of find that bottom of support and kind of bounce a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see how they close going in this week. And if they don't close strong, most likely energy sector going into next week will be one to watch and probably will see a little bit of a boost. Market trends. All right, so here's some U.S. equities going over the S&P, the DIA, the NASDAQ, mid cap, small cap, and micro cap. What you're looking at is today versus 1 month. Equity sectors, taking a look at the main sectors based off of today and 1 month performance. Equity factors based off of today versus 1 month performance. Global equities based off again today and 1 month average. Countries based off of today and versus 1 month. You got Brazil in the green, France in the green, Germany, US in the green, with China, Japan, and the UK all lagging. Bonds, of course, you can see everything was spiked based off of today versus 1 month, and we knew that that was happening because specifically the 10-year and the 20-year was extremely elevated in the recent days, which kind of gave the idea for the slide in the equity market going into yesterday. Commodities, only thing green off of today that wasn't green 1 month ago was natural gas. Everything else is pretty much lagging. Oil was green a month ago but was red today based off that OPEC. And we got corn having some issues today based off of a 1 month profile. And U.S. currencies got the dollar based off of today and a 1 month. Chinese yen, British pound, the euro, and the Japanese yen. Sorry, that's the Chinese yuan, I guess. Overall, U.S., here you go. You got your Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, crude oil, gold, and Bitcoin. Overall world, looking at the FTSE, DAX, the CAC, Global Dow, Nikkei, and the Shanghai. Commodities, notice a trend there. Top 3 are all oil and energy related, as well as corn, soybean. Those are energy as well plays because those can be converted into that ethanol stuff. And then, of course, you got natural resources and precious metals going in with copper. And here's your futures. Remember, I like to use futures as a guide. It is not gospel and it is not set in stone because anything can happen between now and pre-market. Pre-market is what will really give us the idea on the pulse going into the bell ring. These are the top 5 most added stocks into people watch list: Apple, Microsoft, GE, Cisco, and Intel. Here's your top cryptocurrency. Now, I don't talk much about crypto. We have it on the platform. We have some of the best analysts on the platform, but I don't trade crypto very much, so I don't talk about it much. But we absolutely have killer crypto trade signals and alerts on TWR. So if crypto is your thing, we have a spot for you. Most active stock: Tesla, PLTR, AMD, Bank of America, American Airlines, and Apple. Top gainers, and remember, what we like to look for top gainers is those that broke out and have breaking out based off of fundamentals rather than just some sort of volume spike out of thin air, because usually you see the breakout and it's based off of fundamentals. It's usually sustained followed with bullish continuation. You see the breakout just based off of sentiment and volume alone, typically you get the sharp decline very quick. Here's your top losers for the day, and one in particular that I'm going to be paying attention to because it looks as though it wants to kind of roll and skirt from the bottom and kind of reverse is NFE. That's one that has my attention going into tomorrow. And also I do like this OTC over here, PHJMF. That's a good one to potentially trade on the OTC market. Here's another image for bonds, and what I like about this image here is it gives you the actual ticker for the specific bonds, right? The IRX is the 13-week. You got the FVX, which is the 5-year. The SIBO, which is the TNX. That's the 10-year. That's the one that really is the benchmark for rising rates and stuff like that. And then, of course, you got the 30-year, which is TYX. Currencies, and if you guys haven't been paying attention to the forex market, you guys need to. Okay, TWR has the best forex traders anywhere on any platform, and I'm telling you what, if you're not playing the forex market, you are missing out because there is a lot of money to be played onto the currency side of the house. And I promise you, it's almost identical strategy as that of the equities market. Just a little bit different type of plan when you get into it because you are dealing with currencies. But the charts, reading the charts, utilizing indicators, sub-indicators, all that stuff is all the same when you're looking to trade currencies versus equities. Another picture of the commodities, and these are looking at the future contracts, which again, TWR has the best future analysts any other platform. Okay, we truly have something for everyone. If you guys are into futures, make TWR your home and join the team and come trade futures with TWR. And finally, your top ETFs. Of course, you got SPY, you got the VIX, you got the Q. EEM, surprisingly enough, topped over the IWM. XLF, paying attention to the financial sector, okay? Financial sector has been getting beat up here recently. It is due for a jump, just like the energy sector. So we're paying attention to that as well. And a few other ones. We're also watching gold very closely as well. Stocks I like. All right, so let me break down how I put my charts out there, okay? I use color schemes and I use lines to make it real simple for you. Purple, that's the battle zone line, all right? That's what we're looking for, breaks above or below to give us our bullish continuation to the upside or bearish continuation to the downside. We're looking at orange lines will give you entry levels. If there's a wide spread between my top and my bottom trigger, I'll usually add orange lines to give ourselves a little bit of a trigger inside of the wide spread. The blue, that's your high target, okay? That's usually for the long entries. We close above the battle zone on a 5-minute, 15-minute chart. We're looking for continuation to and potentially through the high zone. Same thing with the red zone, okay? The low target idea is we close below the battle zone and we're looking for follow through and continuation to the red zone. Right there in yellow, I added a new area because I want people to get the mindset of a battle zone, not just lines of support and resistance, but a battle zone, because that's what it really is about, is zones of support and demand, which also, or supply and demand, which give us our support and resistance on the chart. And of course, we got the sub indicators, which are utilized to confirm our trades based off of dual charting and multiple time frames. All right, here's top 20 stocks that everybody's paying attention to moving into closing out the week. For you option players, here's some unusual options, and we'll look at some of the charts that are associated, because unusual options are things we like to pay attention to because they give us that great opportunity for implied volatility, which of course creates the dramatic push in the price. And we got our top open interest here for the derivative market. And here's our top highest implied volatility. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and look at some of these charts. All right, let's talk about SPY, man. SPY had a nice little push here today. I like it at this particular level, kind of forming a cup. I like it for the push to the upside. I think SPY goes from here and goes and re-attacks that 427 type of area. I think we can get enough little push with some volume and some decent catalysts moving into the end of this week, and I think we can get a nice push for a bullish run. QQQ, I like it as well for a nice push up to the upside. I think 361 on its way to 362 would be definite in the cards if we get a nice push overall in the market and some heavy catalysts on some basic cooling indicators. I think 365 could definitely be in the cards closing out this week. And I apologize, guys, if you hear some snoring. That's my dog, man. She's an English bulldog, and she is passed out. But it's really cute listening to her because she snores like an old man. But anyways, IWM, I like IWM for a push to the upside as well. I think 172, 173, as long as we stay hot in the market and keep the bullish momentum, is in the cards as well, closing out this week. Putting on the radar, LAC. This is a new stock that came out. I'm liking what I'm seeing right here. We kind of got like a flag wedge to the upside. Definite push potential up from where it's at currently towards 13. And if we can break, we definitely could go re-attack the recent highs. And we could see if we get a nice little push to break out of this cycle. Big, huge red candle on Rivian. Looks like we got some downward pressure coming, so I'm a little bearish on this one. I think we lose the battle zone and we follow through towards the lower end spectrum. I wouldn't be surprised if we go and re-attack that $20 support level and see if we can hold that. Sava, you guys know I'm a big Sava lover, man, and Sava is definitely on my radar. We got a nice little push from the 16s, definitely helping out our shares, and we're looking for continuation to the upside. And in fact, with Sava, TWR free trade alert. So this is the trade I'm looking for. I'm looking to get that Sava 25 call pushing out until January 19th of 2024. Only thing I don't like about this is the volume on the day, but the open interest is something that has my attention. I think as Sava is trending right now, I think the volume will come into it. So tomorrow will be a new market day at the bell. We'll see what the volume looks like, and I won't be afraid to pull the trigger. Now, if you want the play-by-play and you want specifically when I get in, when I trim, when I scale, all that type of stuff, all you got to do is join TWR, become a TWR market warrior, and come trade with your boy on one of the platforms. I'm watching BCRX. I wouldn't mind going long on shares at this particular price. However, we're starting to form an H pattern on the chart, so we got to be careful for the flush to the downside. But if we can hold current level, I'd be looking for a long entry pushing up towards 670 and hopefully on its way towards $7. Paying attention to tops, it's trending, but this has been on a downward trend for a while. But everything that goes down eventually has to pop back up. So I think it might be time to go ahead and start looking at tops. If we can get some confirmation on consolidation here at the battle zone, it might be a good opportunity to go catch a reversal on this one. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't have any more legs to the downside, but I think if we can get the support at the battle zone, consolidate out a little bit, I think we can get a nice sharp push to the upside, hitting $7, maybe $7.50 before resistance comes in and knocks us back down. Amazon, you guys already know my game plan on here, man. I'm looking to go long, okay? I think Amazon's going to pop, and I think just a matter of time before we're going to crack that 130 and then push up into the 135. So definitely looking for long entries on Amazon. We already got the number one YouTube trade for October. We're looking to go ahead and swing that for profit into tomorrow, and then I'll look at another trade on Amazon, seeing if we see anything we like, pushing out maybe into next week or beyond towards the end of October. Google, I'm loving me some Google right now, man. I think we're about to get the push to the upside, and Google's going to go ahead and start looking to breach and break out from its current level. So with that said, again, I'm going to hook you guys up. TWR free trade alert. So this will be the YouTube October number 3 call that we're looking for. Google, $140 call, pushing out to 1020. Volume's nice. Delta, theta ratio, everything's good to go. The price is right. I like this one. And again, if you want the play-by-play and you want to get in when I get in and you make all the moves that I make, you got to join the team. Come become a TWR market warrior. All the links are in the description. And if you decide to join, man, I'll see you on the trading platform when that bell rings tomorrow. Another trade I like, but I'm not going to give a free alert on this one. This is just something I'm going to look to probably alert on the regular platform. Microsoft, I like to push to the upside. I think Microsoft on its way to 325 makes perfect sense. That's where the 200-day is at. It's above its 50. That's the next stop, in my opinion. I think we go ahead and reattack the 200, and we make it there by the end of the week. NVDA looking as though we want to pop to the upside and go retest those 400s and into the 443. Now we could find some resistance, which would be, probable and makes sense. However, I do think that at this battle zone and the way the chart's looking, as long as the market holds and stays fairly bullish and not too over cautious and bearish, I think we push from here, break to the upside, and we can go, like I said, reattack above 400. And last but certainly not least, Meta, man. I like Meta for a push and a breakout of current level on its way to 310 and then 315. So I'll be looking for long entries on Meta as long as the battle zone holds and we can keep the bullish sentiment in the marketplace. Upcoming products and services. TWR War Room is proud to present our hottest new feature, text message alerts, available now on the TWR storefront. If you enjoy trading and investing, you're probably familiar with some of these popular applications. These are all fantastic, but they can become overwhelming and difficult to navigate throughout the day. Add in the stresses of work, life, school, family, and you become frustrated and overwhelmed, missing opportunities. Guys, that's so me.
Yeah, that's me.
This stops right now. Welcome to TWR's text message alerts. It's super simple too. So we watch the market, and when we see a setup we like, we push an alert like this. You as a subscriber receive this. And don't worry, we give you an exit too, just like this. So for more information, check out our storefront, links in the description. And remember, when you hear this, Traders War Room is making you this.
In the Traders War Room, warring with the market every day, we on Zoom. Never gonna quit, ain't no way we gonna lose. I done made a profit and it's way before noon. Way to go, dude, come and learn how to trade stocks. We rentless with the attack when this thing pop. We market warriors and we can share the same pot. I woke up and went to war in my tank top. Thanks, Pops, he an analyst, a veteran. And we ain't hating on them other dudes, we better than. I was down and then I learned about leveraging. And after that, I ain't never went red again. Green, right? It ain't bad, it just seemed like something wrong with you if you say we ain't tight. Get in and get out before you think twice. Let's have a toast. You bring the drinks and I'll bring ice. Defeat's nice in the Traders War Room. What you want to do in the Traders War Room? What you want to do? This the Traders